All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash, double honors to apostles, elders, great millstone, Shalom to hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, that don't like us, but they are us, Shalom. All right, the title lesson is going to be In That Day. Start off with Zechariah 12, verse 1 in NLT. All right, this message concerning the fate of Israel came from the Lord. This message is from the Lord, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth and formed the human spirit. All right. And Yahweh did all that through his son. Verse 2. I will make Jerusalem like an intoxicating drink that make the nearby nations stagger when they send their armies to besiege Jerusalem and Judah. Okay, right here I saying he gonna make the Jerusalem like an intoxicating drink to nearby nations, basically saying he's gonna make it hard for them and we're gonna be too strong for them. That's why we're gonna have the spiritual gift, the spirit, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us, all right? He's gonna help us, he's gonna put the spirit on us to defend ourselves. Verse 3. On that day I will make Jerusalem an immovable rock. All the nations will gather against it to try to move it, but they will only hurt themselves. On that day, when they're going to try to come in and attack us and bring us down, the Lord going to make it that he can't even stop us. He can't even bring us down. We're going to be immovable, just like he said right here. And they're only going to destroy themselves. Verse 4. On that day, said the Lord, I will cause every horse to panic and every rider to lose his nerve. I will watch over the people of Judah, but I will blind all the horses of their enemies. All right. And it's basically going to the military and their armies and stuff. All right. He's gonna make them blind. He's gonna blind their ass point, and yeah, he's gonna blind them. Basically, in other words, he's gonna make them not even notice what's gonna happen to their ass. It's gonna be too late. We're gonna have our spiritual powers, and he gonna give us the strength to destroy their ass. Matter of fact, Slocky, I'm thinking about let me go to that precept. Jeremiah 51. Is it Jeremiah 51? Slocky too. I was just thinking about this while I paused for a minute. It's a precept. Slocky. Let me hurry up. He going into how he gonna have us. I'm moving too fast. Slow down. Is Jeremiah 51? Is it 50? Oh, Slocky, give me 1 minute. My bad. I want to make sure I get the right precept because I know it's in Jeremiah 51. It's taking me a long time though. It's going to how he said we're gonna be like his battle axes. He gonna use us. I believe it is just 20. Yep. All right, it's 20, verse 20. Okay, Jeremiah 51, verse 20. Right here where it says, Babylon's great punishment. All right. Right here where it says you, I forgot exactly who this is pertaining to, but the point I want to get is that how he gonna give Israel, all right, his children, his elect, his chosen, the spiritual powers, okay? So Jeremiah 51, NLT verse 20. You are my battle axe and sword, said the Lord. With you I will shatter nations and destroy many kingdoms. All right, so right there when in Zechariah chapter 12, how he was saying they're going to be intoxicated with drunk, they're going to be blind, they're going to be confused right here. Because he's going to use us as his weapon. The Lord going to use his elect, his chosen, as a weapon to destroy the other nations. Verse 21. With you I will shatter armies, destroying the horse and the riders, the chariots, and the charioteers. That's basically how he was saying going to go destroy the military, their armies, the modern day military armies. With you I will shatter men and women, old people and children, young men and maidens. The Lord don't care. He's going to slay all their asses. Everybody that was against the Lord is coming against his people. He don't care. Verse 23. With you I will shatter shepherds and flocks of farmers and oxen, captains and officers. I will repay Babylon and the people of Babylonia for all the wrong they have done to my people in Jerusalem, saith the Lord. So right here, the Lord said it himself. It's not our words, it's his words. He's going to use us to destroy their ass in that day. All right? So on that day, that's what they're going to get. I'm going to read 22, 51, 22 again. With you I will shatter men and women, old people and children, young men and maidens. That's deep right there. That's just to let you know the Lord, he's serious. He's about his business. All right? So let me go back to Zechariah 12. All right. Let me read Zechariah 12, verse 4 again. On that day, said the Lord, I will cause every horse to panic and every rider to lose his nerve. And every rider to lose his nerve. I will watch over the people of Judah, but I will blind over the horses of their enemies. All right. Verse 5. And the clans of Judah will say to themselves, the people of Jerusalem have found strength in the Lord of found strength in the Lord of the heavens armies, their power, because we had the strength. The Lord to put the spirit on us to prevail and to destroy the asses for they had done upon us, and the confusion they caused on us on that day. Verse 6. On that day I will make the clans of Judah like a flame that set wood piles ablaze, or like a burning torch among sheaves of grain. They will burn up all the neighbors, nations, right and left, while the people living in Jerusalem remain secure. So all our people gonna be good, you know, the ones I believe, Shalaki if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe the ones that don't have the spiritual powers, they're gonna be up in the chariot still doing their thing. I'm not sure. But everybody else is gonna be down here fucking shit up, getting everything together, rounding up the people, the wicked and all them. Jeremiah 16:16. All right. Verse 7. The Lord will give victory to the rest of the Judah first, before Jerusalem, said that the people of Jerusalem and the royal line of David will not have greater honor than the rest of Judah. Let me read that again. The Lord will give victory to the rest of Judah first, before Jerusalem. Oh yeah, because Judah praises. He always got to praise first. He hold it down the longest, so that the people of Jerusalem and the royal line of David will not have greater honor than the rest of Judah. So that's his order, the structure. We all know how the Lord operates. Verse 8. On that day, Lord will defend the people of Jerusalem. The weakest among them will be as mighty as King David. And the royal descendants will be like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, like the angels of the Lord who goes before them. So, I don't want to say like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but you get the point where I'm saying we're going to have power, all right? But it's like this weakest of us going to have strength like King David. And y'all know how King David had, if you haven't read the stories about King David. So like I forgot exactly what chapter it is in. I don't want to send nobody the wrong way. I need to go finish reading up myself. But basically, how King David, he had his spiritual powers, leaped over walls, destroyed uh, endless nations, took over, all that. So like, basically, man, it's just spiritual powers is coming on that day, and we're gonna prevail. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do at that. To our sloppy, brain move too fast. We will prevail as long as we do what we're supposed to do to our best ability. All right, and that's for the 1/3 only. 2/3 ain't gonna get this. Let me finish reading though. Verse 9. For on that day I will begin to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. All right, so on that day, he will destroy all nations that came up against us, even the ones that are Israelites that came up against us. All right, our own people that came up against the ones that seeking righteousness. So the ones that sought, the Israelites that sought after wickedness, they gonna suffer just as much too. They gonna kick their foot in their ass too. All right, so now if I'm gonna close out in Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. For thy enemies have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. So right there, letting it be known, we can watch their ass get destroyed, and he gonna give us the strength to destroy their ass too also. So that's just stick to the straight point. On that day, we're gonna get spiritual powers. We're gonna do what we need to do. All right. It is what it is. We ain't said, the Lord said. All right. So hopefully that was edifying. I'm gonna give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kodash. Double on his apostle, elders, great millstone, shalom the whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't like us, but they are us. Shalom.